I'm Tiffany from eatathomecooks.com, and today I'm going to be making some slow cooker freezer meals. I'm trying to do this as fast as I possibly can, so this is part of our September weekly meal plan series. We're focusing on freezer meals, so members to the meal plans get the meal plan and the grocery list and printable recipes and some other things too. You get a traditional meal plan and an all slow cooker meal plan every week, but for the month of September we're focusing on freezer meals. So our traditional plan has several different meals that you can stock your freezer with, cook once and eat twice type of things, and we've got those scheduled out through each week. And for the slow cooker plan, we decided to focus on one whole week where we can prep all of the meals. So I've done about 45 minutes worth of prep work so far. I've chopped onions and gotten garlic ready. I've opened cans and put meat in the bags, chopped onions, browned hamburger, and rinsed and drained beans for the taco soup. So let's get started here. The first thing we're going to do is maple apple pork roast. I've already got the roast in the bag, so we're going to dump all these apples in here. I've tried to schedule meals that are really quick to prep. I think we all have a lot to do other than cook. And I'm grabbing some sliced onions that I've got on a cutting board over here and dump those in. Then we're going to use Italian dressing. I'm not even going to measure. If you want to, you can, it's no problem to measure. Probably a good idea. And maple syrup, I just grabbed what I use out of my pantry. So this is artificial maple syrup. If you use real, that'll work. If you want to use brown sugar or honey instead, that will work too. So just shake that around a little bit. I've already got the bag labeled, so this one's ready for the freezer. That one up there. Okay. Next we're going to do pork carnitas. I'm going to hand this to my assistant off camera to get the label off. Okay, so I already have the meat in here. Boneless pork chops. I'm going to add, not the sliced onion, diced onion, and I've got garlic with that as well, already crushed. Now I can take my taco sauce back, and again, I am not going to measure. It's about half a cup, and I will measure this. A teaspoon of cumin. It's right in the bag, don't worry about stirring it. And a tablespoon of chili powder. So we'll do 3 teaspoons really quick. And zip this closed. Give it a shake. And then once this cooks, it'll get shredded and you can put it in tortillas with all the fixings. Alright, next we've got Mediterranean beef. This is an adaptation of a chicken recipe. You can use chicken if you want, beef, you can probably use pork, it doesn't really matter. I've already got some cans drained, so we're going to use fire roasted tomatoes and sliced olives and stewed tomatoes. And let's see here. We've got some garlic cloves that I've left whole but peeled. So I have those and a sliced onion. Got on the cutting board over here. then tomato paste. Just 1 small can of tomato paste. And again, I'm not really stirring everything. Once it goes in the slow cooker, it cooks long enough and it's easily melds together. So you might as well save stirring time right now. And we'll give that a little bit of salt and pepper as well. Okay, 1 more meal finished. Shake it up a little bit. So there's the Mediterranean beef. We did the pork carnitas. We've done the maple apple chicken. We have a mess going on here. The hoisin chicken, I'm actually going to do a double batch. I'm using a combination of chicken thighs and chicken tenders. I just poured them frozen from the bag straight in here. And again, I'm going to skip the measuring, but I'm mixing everything in a measuring cup here. Scoot that out of the way. We really do have a mess going on. Okay, so soy sauce, we're going to use about half a cup of soy sauce total for the double batch, a 1/4 cup for a half batch. And then the hoisin sauce, the same measurement, a 1/4 for a single batch or a half a cup for a double batch. I'm just going to dump the whole jar in there since I'm doing a double batch. No sense to have it left over. And then a little white wine or chicken broth, the same amount, a 1/4 cup for a single batch or a half a cup for a double batch. And honey, the same amount, 1/4 cup or a half a cup for a double batch. Give that a stir, and then pour half of it in one bag and half in the other bag. Oh, the ginger. This also gets a shake of ginger, which I forgot to set out, but I'm sure you don't want to see me drag over to the pantry, so I'll just add that later. And then this can be served over rice after it's cooked, or you can shred it and put it on a sandwich, which is a great idea that my friend Liz and her husband Doug from Pocket Change Gourmet came up with. So there's our hoisin chicken. And the last recipe I have is taco soup. I've already got the ground beef and onion browned out in here, and 2 cans of black beans and 2 cans of kidney beans. So then we'll add corn, a couple cans of corn, and a can of beef broth. This is one of our favorite recipes. It's just a staple for us all year long, really. Take a little soup break in the summer, but I serve it with cheddar cheese on top and Fritos, so the kids love that. Tomato sauce. And a can of diced tomatoes. 2 packages of taco seasoning. Which will not open. Let me have the scissors. It's a good thing I have an assistant. Okay, and 2 to 3 cups of water. And And then all of this gets just stirred up together. You don't need to heat it. You're going to put it in the freezer anyway. It'll do all of its cooking in the slow cooker. I like to package my soups in these plastic containers. These are Rubbermaid. I think Ziploc sells them. There are probably other brands. They're disposable, but they actually last for quite a while. But this keeps the bowls that I use to cook with and serve in from being stuck in the freezer for months at a time, and also keeps the soup from spilling in the freezer. Then I just stick this frozen bowl in the microwave long enough to thaw it so I can get it out of the bowl, dump the whole thing in the slow cooker and turn it on and let it cook all day. So I'm not going to package this in the bowls for you. But now you can see in just a matter of minutes we've put all of these meals together. I spent about 45 minutes ahead of time, so we're looking at maybe an hour total, and you'll have quite a few meals fixed. So if you're interested in the weekly meal plans, check it out at eatatHomeCooks.com and just click the button for weekly meal plans. In September is when we're doing our freezer menu for the slow cooker meals, and also freezer meals on the traditional plan, and you get both of those as a member. If you happen to watch this video after September, we'll be repeating this again in later months. So we always try to give lots of good help for people to get their dinner on the table. Thanks so much.